Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to a very weird and strange show on the Irish Psychic Show. You're still listening to April the 27th, 2013. I'm still live. It's now 13 minutes past 11 here in Ireland. And basically, it kicked me off and it tripped the whole internet, so everything went down. So I do apologise for that. But hopefully you're after finding the correct link again to listen back into the show. So we're live anyway. We're going to continue. I know, thanks very much to the people in the Spreaker chat room. I was wondering why you weren't actually chatting, and then when I tried to load the next track, nothing happened, and then the whole thing said connection lost, and I was thinking, oh no, so we had to start again. But thankfully it was only the start of the show, so we didn't actually miss much. Okay, so I'm going over to Facebook now, so if you've sent in a question via Facebook, thank you very much, and hopefully I will be reading your question on tonight's show. Okay, there is a question here from Pauline Brown. Hello there, Pauline, and thank you very much for sending in your question to the show. And Pauline has just asked, hi, I saw your message about answering one question. My question is, can you please tell me anything about my career path, as I am in a job I don't like? Many thanks. Oh, no problem at all, Pauline. And I'm sure you're not the only one there who's in a career that they don't like. And I know it's quite difficult, when you're in a career that you don't actually like, and it happened to me, ages upon ages ago when I was in a course. I just didn't like it, and back then I wasn't actually doing psychic readings, but I just knew in my heart and soul it just wasn't for me, that particular course. So I left. And some people, you can make a change in your life no matter what, so that's kind of the key message. But sometimes when we're in a job, it's very difficult, unless there's something there that you're guaranteed of. And I'm just looking at the cards now, and this is for Pauline. Right, Pauline, a lot of cards are after coming up, but they're after coming up in the reverse position, which basically just means that now is not the right time to kind of change. And I know you're probably thinking that, you'd want to change, especially if you're in a career that you don't like. You do have the Four of Swords here, and the Four of Swords, it's kind of a major card in terms of the kind of, the situation that you're in at the moment, especially where the job is concerned. I do feel over the next 3 months, actually they're giving me 3 to 5 months, things will change, but I feel that you need to speak with someone. So you need to kind of speak with an advisor, or speak to someone in power, or speak to kind of, a career guidance, person. And there's plenty of people around there. If you just go through your town or look online, they'll actually make you fill out a form, and you fill in the questionnaire, and they will be able to tell you what kind of career is best suited towards you. And it's a very, very interesting thing to do. So please, do take note of that. I do feel, like I've mentioned, it will be between a 3 to 5 month period. I do feel things will get better because you do the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups shows that if you hang in, even though it's not easy, I'm sure, if you hang in, trust me, things are going to get much, much easier for you. So once again, Pauline, can I just say thank you very much for sending in your question to the show. Please do, if you've had a reading with me on the air, please do send in your feedback. All you need to do is simply click on the Facebook feedback form there on my page, which is irishpsychic.net. Just click on the Facebook feedback form there, and you'll be able to leave your feedback for your question that I've just answered, hopefully. Okay, the next person that I'm reading for, and don't forget, the telephone lines are open. I will be taking some voice callers as well. All you need to do is dial the number. It's 014 43 43 57, and if you're outside of Ireland, the number to call is 00353 14 43 43 57. Okay, the next person I'd like to read for, even though it's a health-related question, and I don't answer health-related questions, obviously that's the doctor, that can do that, but it's for Sally Cronshaw, and she's just inquiring about her husband. But what I'm actually going to do, Sally, is I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to connect with Spirit. And I know that Grant answered a question regarding your husband as well on the previous show, because Grant joined me in studio, but we'll just see what comes up anyway. And this is in relation just to yourself, because I just want to make sure that you're okay as well. And sometimes, when we're going through difficulties in life, especially where health is concerned, or maybe your partner, your mum, your dad, anyone close to you in your family is suffering from anything, it's not easy on you either, and people forget that. So I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is for Sally Cronshaw. Right, like what I've been mentioning there, Sally, in terms of things that haven't been easy, because you have the Nine of Swords, which shows the conflict and the kind of frustrations around the situation. And I know, things are quite difficult for you. And the reason why I'm saying that is the happiness card came up, but it's after coming up in the reverse position. You really do need to stay strong. And that's for your husband's sake as well. It's not easy, I'm sure. And I'm sure you have your family around you as well. Please let them know how you're feeling, because sometimes we need someone to talk to. Sometimes we need to open up. Sometimes we need that hug. And that's the most important thing. And even myself, when I was going through, things with my own family, it's about expressing yourself and making sure that you tell people how you feel, because you don't always have to have a smile on your face. That's not life. We try and have a smile on our face, but sometimes it just cannot happen, especially if we're going through a difficult time. And it's pointless you lying about the situation. It's pointless you telling, everyone you're fine when you're not. You need every little bit of help that you can get. And that's what they're indicating here, Sally. So I do hope that, that has answered your question. And I'm sorry I can't actually answer the question regarding your husband, but please do, make sure that you stay strong. And we'll all say a prayer for your husband as well here on the Irish Psychic Show. Okay, we'll do another reading before we take another commercial break. Just going through the questions, and thank you very much for sending in all the questions, and there's loads. So if you've just joined me and you'd like to get in touch with the show, please go to Facebook now, type in Irish Psychic and then send me a private message. Okay, the next person I'd like to read for, okay, I don't actually do the spirit medium readings on air either. If you would like a spirit medium reading, please do contact me after the show. Just go to irishpsychic.net and then simply click on the purchase reading tab. It is that simple. Okay, the next person I'd like to read for is Patricia Pickford, and Patricia has just asked, what can you see for me? Okay, well, it's quite a general reading here, Patricia, and I'd love to do a general reading for you, but they do take 30 minutes, so we'll see what comes up. Unfortunately, we don't have 30 minutes. We only have limited space of time on air, so I do try and get through as many people as possible. Okay, they just told me to stop, and this is for Patricia Pickford. Right, I feel over the next 9 months here, Patricia, that you will be doing a course, or you're going to be joining something new, because we have the Four of Wands in the upright position. We also have the Balance card in the reverse position, and we also have the Five of Scepters in the reverse position. It's like if you're feeling that you're not able to do this, or you're feeling that you're just not wanting to do this. It's like if, you've been kind of going through a patch here where you're not too sure of what it is that you want from your own life. And it's very important, and this goes for anyone listening into the show, it's very important that we all focus on what it is that we want in terms of our own lives, to what would make us happy. And that's very important, because sometimes, we go through life and we just think, I'm going to find that dream job. But if you don't apply for it, well, then obviously that dream job is not going to exist, and you can't actually put your, CV forward for that. So I do feel here, Patricia, that there will be something coming up over a 9-month period, or within a 9-month period, should I say. They're kind of indicating that it will be 9 months, though. It's like if you're just maybe working on something now, or maybe that's the length of time that it'll take to complete the course. Again, I'm not too sure. But if you'd like to get in touch with me after the show, please do so, and just contact me via Facebook. You're listening to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 21 minutes past 11 here in Ireland. I'm here until 12 midnight. Do send in your questions, send in your voice calls as well. All you need to do is dial the number. It's 01443 43 57, and if you're outside of Ireland, the number to call is 00353 1443 43 57. Do join me after this. Time for a quick commercial break.
Call the Irish Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 014 43 43 57, and international, just add +353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone, and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
Yeah. 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 Everybody's in the club. Just wanna party. In the club. Just wanna party. Feeling good. Yeah, I just wanna party. Everybody's in the club. Yeah, we wanna party. But I'm not looking for love. Just wanna party. I'm walking in the club. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm here to have a party, cause it's Friday night. I got my best shirt on, I'm feeling so high, and music is the drug, it makes me feel alive. You're hanging with your girls and you say you wanna dance. I'm checking with my beat boys.
Yo, what's up?
No romance on the dance floor. Step aside, let me show you what it's there for. In the club, just wanna party. Feeling good, yeah, I just wanna party. Everybody's in the club, yeah, we wanna party. But I'm not looking for love, just wanna party. Just wanna party. Just wanna party. Let me check you out, tear you down, build you up, tease you with some sexy words. I'm a naughty puppy. I wanna see you smile. Get your chance, take it. Chill for a while. I wanna see you shake it. I didn't come here looking for no dirty love. I'm just hanging with my boys, rocking in the club. But if you're gonna put those moves on me, ooh, well, I guess it's time to party. In the club, just wanna party. Feeling good, yeah, I just wanna party. Everybody's in the club, yeah, we wanna party. But I'm not looking for love, just wanna party. Dance, dance, don't want romance. Move, move to the groove. Let me see you shake it. Here's your chance, take it. Let me see you shake it. Here's your chance, take it. I didn't come here looking for no dirty love. I'm just hanging with my boys, rocking in the club. But if you're gonna put those moves on me, ooh, well, I guess it's time to party. Woo! In the club, just wanna party. Feeling good, just wanna party. Just wanna party. Just wanna party. Yeah. In the club, just wanna party. I got my feeling good. Just wanna party. In the club, yeah, we wanna party. I just wanna party.
Okay, where is my voice caller? I would love to hear from you. If you would like to get in touch with me, I will be taking my first voice caller after this. So if you would like to get one of those voice messages readings, all you need to do is be first through to leave your name, your location, followed by your question as well. Now, the call is only going to cost you a local call. It's not a premium rate number, so you don't need to worry about that. But obviously do check the cost of the call before calling. So take out a pen and a piece of paper, and it will be the first two people that get through with their voice message left correctly. And like what I mentioned, once you dial the number, it'll say please hold while we try to connect you to Irish Psychic. Then it'll say sorry, I'm unavailable to leave your message after the tone. So that is how long you need to stay on the telephone before leaving your message. Don't hang up. There seem to be a lot of people just ringing the lines and then just hanging up. That's not how it works. You need to dial the number and then leave your name, location, followed by your question as well. So simply just say, hi, my name is John, I'm from Dublin, and my question is, and you know, you love the show and you're listening in or something like that, so then I know that you're actually listening into the show. So the number to call, like I've mentioned, is a Dublin based number. It's 01 for 43 43 57. So call now. That number, once again, if you're outside of Ireland, is 00353 for 43 43 57. And like what I've been mentioning there, I'll be taking my first two voice callers of the night right after this. So do call now, please.
Call the Irish Psychic Radio Show now. Lines are open. The number to call is 01 4 43 43 57. And international, just add plus 353. Leave your name, question and location after the tone, and Irish Psychic could be reading for you. Please note, this is not a premium rate number. Call now.
worry about consequence. Don't worry about time. Say what's in your soul. Tell me your everything. I want to know. I won't turn my back on you, won't turn my back on you. I'll listen carefully, I'll listen carefully. I will be, and I will be, and I will be here for you. Here for me. Stand by me now. You'll be my hero. Don't worry about how I'll let it all go. Don't hang on to anything. Don't do it for show. I won't turn my back on you, won't turn my back on you. I'll make you proud of me, you'll be so proud of me. I will be, and I will be, and I will be here for you. Here for me. Say what's on your mind. Don't worry about consequence. Don't worry about time.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 23:31 here in Ireland. I'm here until 12 midnight, so please do continue on sending in your questions. That was the fantastic Marina 5 with Thursday Song. Okay, so it's time for another reading. So we'll go over to Facebook now and we'll find out who is next for a reading. So please do continue on to send in your questions in order to get a reading here on the show. Okay, so I'm just going through the questions, and thank you very much if you've sent in your question. Okay, from Dawn Fitzgerald. I would like a reading, please. My question is my and my family's health. Many thanks. Okay, Dawn. Well, I don't really do health-related questions like I've mentioned. That would be a doctor. That would have to do with that. But what I will do is I'll see what the cards have to say for you and what Spirit have to say as well. So I do hope that that will help as well. So what I'm actually going to do, Dawn, is I'm going to pull 2 cards for yourself and 2 cards for your family as well. Okay, that was quite quick. They just told me to stop, so I'm just looking at the cards now. Right, you do actually have the health card here, Dawn, but I feel it's not in relation to you. I feel it's in relation to, I think it's your partner. I'm not too sure because I'm indicating here by an older male here, and that's indicated here by the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. And you also have the Horseman of Swords. Again, like I've mentioned, please do make sure that that person is going to see their doctor. That's very, very important. And obviously you need to kind of know what's going on as well, if that makes sense. Sometimes we forget that when we do go to the doctors, maybe if you are worried about any particular thing, the person going into the doctor may forget to say such a thing. So that's where, you'd come in. And so it's very important that you kind of keep up to date with your partner or your family there in terms of what I'm actually picking up on here. I'm also picking up on here with regards another younger male as well, with regards the youth of coins. He's after coming up here in the upright position, and also the 3 of cups in the reverse position. I'm not too sure if there's kind of a breakdown of communication between that person and you, Dawn, because the 3 of cups is the commitment card, and because it's in the reversed position, it's like if I just kind of feel that this particular person is rebelling against you in some kind of way. It's like if this person is angry or there's kind of a difficulty surrounding this particular person. I don't really want to go into too much detail on air, so if you'd like to private message me via Facebook, just let me know what I was picking up on there. That would be absolutely brilliant. And thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show. Okay, another reading, so I'm just going through the questions. And I'm taking questions via Facebook, so if you are not on Facebook, well, the alternative way of getting in contact with the show is dialing the number like I've mentioned, which is the studio number, but all the details can be found on irishpsychic.net. It is that simple to get a reading. Just click on the radio tab and then leave your question there. Just comment on the wall there with a question. The next person, just going through the questions here, and I actually don't check them. I only check them on air. The next person is Nikki Hanny. Did I find my true love? Thank you for all you do and sharing your gifts. Wish you many blessings. Oh, thank you very much, Nikki. It's always nice to get nice feedback like that. And speaking of feedback, please do leave your feedback for the actual show and for a reading that you may have got with me. All you need to do is click on the Facebook feedback tab, then click on the add comment, and that's all available via my website, which is irishpsychic.net. And I do have to tell you about a very special offer that I have running at the moment. If you purchase the 15-card audio reading, you're able to ask 5 questions, and it is a full private reading with myself, and you will have 10 minutes, and I'll be able to speak with you, and I'll be answering all those questions that you send in. But also I'm including a numerology reading, which is really, really fantastic if you want to find out about the next coming months and when your certain personal day is. And it's very, very interesting to read as well. And that's usually €8, but I'm including that free of charge. And when I say €8, please do just do the conversion, because all my readings are available worldwide. And sometimes I do forget that people, listening overseas may think that it's just for the Irish customers. It's not. I read for people in China. I read for people in the USA, New York, Australia, everywhere. I read for different people around the world, and that's what I love about doing what I do, because I'm able to speak with all those people around the world, and I'm also able to read for you as well. Okay, so I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is for Nikki Hanny, and Nikki is just asking, did I find my true love? So I'm just laying out the cards now. Right, quite interesting cards here come up here in relation to that particular question, Nikki, because you have the 5 of Swords in the upright position, and the 5 of Swords is always about an escape from a relationship. But I don't feel it's in the relationship that you're in at the moment. I feel it's connected to a past relationship. I feel that either this person is still around you and you haven't let go of this person, which is very, very important to do so. And that's what I'm kind of picking up here, because you have the Sovereign card here, which kind of indicates with regards to this particular person that he was kind of domineering and very stern is the best way of putting it. You wouldn't really want to cross the path of this particular person, because it's like if he, just had his way or no way. Simple as that. That was kind of the rule, and maybe it felt like for you that you were in a prison, so to speak. With regards to this new particular person, you have the Horseman of Cups, which couldn't be better in terms of relationship side of things, especially answering that particular question. And we also have the Tower card here, and the Tower card is always about starting again and starting fresh. So that's where I feel, if you let go of the previous person, things will change and things will get better for you, and that's the most important thing that Spirit wanted to pass on as well. So once again, Nikki, thank you very much for sending in your question. Time for another quick break. We'll be taking my first voice caller after this. There was a caller during that particular reading, so if you've left a message, you could be getting that reading on tonight's show. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
people pass me by. I often wonder what they're hiding there behind those smiles, 'cause eyes don't lie. Why do we feel we're all alone in this universe, squeezing so but from a stone? God, I'm so alone, we're both alone. Stop what you're doing, look around, look into their eyes. Maybe a part of you is bound in there, and maybe you'll sleep tight. No one ever understands the way I'm feeling. No one ever shares that pain. It's just too revealing, so we keep it all to ourselves. Always stuck in our shells when we could left the weight of the world. No matter where you may be tonight, you're not alone. Now you're not alone. No one ever understands the way I'm feeling. No one ever shares that pain. It's just too revealing. No one ever understands the way I'm feeling. No one ever shares that pain. It's just too revealing, so we keep it all to ourselves. Always stuck in our shells when we could lift the weight of the world.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Just letting everyone know as well, the show goes out live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m, but I couldn't do the show yesterday, so that's why the show was postponed, and now you're listening to me live now. Well, I hope you're listening to me live wherever you are anyway, and even if you don't tune into the show live, you can catch the podcast as well. It's available via iTunes. It's also available via my own website, which is irishpsychic.net. So even if you've missed it and maybe, your internet is breaking up at the moment, all you need to do is just simply wait till the show finishes and then just simply click play again, and the show will obviously load again like you're listening to me now. But again, some people just download the show and listen to the show via their iPhone, iPad, their iPod Shuffle or anything like that. Whatever it is you are listening to on, once you can listen to the show, I do not mind. And, because it is quite funny, because when I put up the questions, asking for, to send in your questions for the show, some people comment from their mobile devices. And I do try and get through to as many people as possible to let them know that it is a radio show. So even if the post says it's a radio show, please just make sure that you can listen into the show before posting your question, because obviously there's other people that want to get through to the show as well. And I just appreciate it if you can listen into the show. If you can't, well then obviously it's pointless me reading for you, because obviously you're never going to know that I read for you. So that's why I do try and avoid the mobile, people that comment, because it actually shows a little mobile icon on my page. So that's why sometimes I don't actually answer the mobile questions. Okay, time for the first voice caller of the night. And if you're listening in now and you want to know how to get in touch with the show, you can either leave your message on Facebook by going to Facebook and typing in Irish Psychic and then sending me a private message. Then just call the studio line number, which is 014 43 43 57. And if you're outside of Ireland, the number to call is 00353 1443 43 57. And do check the cost of the call before calling, but like I've mentioned, it's just a landline here in Ireland. Okay, hello, who's there please?
Hi, my name is Jean, and I just wanted to know if there any money coming to me or my partner.
Okay, hello there to you yourself, Jane. So you're just inquiring there with regard to your partner or yourself if there's any money coming to you. And before I actually do the reading here, Jane, I'm actually going to tell you what I tell a lot of people. So if you have not yet done this, please do so. I've got a message and an email it was actually 2 days ago, and the lady replied to me, and she's had numerous readings with me throughout, the 3 or 4 years. But she done what I told her to do with regards to the money situation, and she says now nearly every single week she wins something. And it's quite interesting. It's not going to work for everyone, but you do need to believe in what it is that you're doing. And I know it sounds strange, but just trust me on this. So for anyone who wants to attract money into their home, please do this. Take out, $1, €2, any particular coin you want, or, £5, etc. Take out any, denomination of money. It doesn't have to be a big amount, just a small amount, and place it on the inside of your door. So if you have a doormat, place it on the inside of your doormat, just underneath that. You don't want to be placing it outside, because you don't want people, thinking that you're rich and you're throwing away money. You're not. So you're going to place that on the inside of your, home, underneath the mat, and just say to yourself, once you've done that, just say, I now welcome money into my home. So I'll repeat that again. Just say, I now welcome money into my home. And do get back to me. If you all do that now, tonight, please just send me a private message. Within a 2-week period, I can guarantee that one of the people that has done that, even more than one, I can guarantee it, will have won something in terms of just a scratch card, or will get money from somewhere that they weren't expecting. I'm not going to say that, you're to, take the money from your mum or your dad. Don't do that for me, please, or don't rob any money. Just place whatever money that you have just underneath the doormat on the inside of your home, and just say, I now welcome money into my home. And trust me, it definitely does work. So please do that. And even the lady, like I've mentioned, who got back in touch with me, who's had readings in the past with me, just said, I've done what you told me to do with regards to the money thing, and I cannot thank you enough. I'm not going to say that she won the lottery, because she hasn't, and that's not the whole point of, the wish that I'm actually asking everyone to do now. It's just in terms of helping you out as well. So again, please do that for me. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. This is in relation to Jane. And Jane just wants to find out, again, with regards to the financial side of things, are things changing for you? Okay, I'm picking up here with regards to the work situation here, Jane. I'm not too sure if either your partner or yourself lost a job. You have the Two of Cups in the reverse position, which kind of does indicate that there's difficulties regarding the work side of things. It's like if one of you just wants to escape from all this, because you do have the Five of Swords in the upward position. I'm not going to say that you're trapped, but I kind of feel that you are kind of trapped at the moment. It's like if, you kind of need to stay in the job. It's like if either one of you is not working and the other person needs to stay working, to get, the financial side of things improved. So I do hope that that makes sense. I'm so sorry it's so short, but thank you very much as well for leaving your voice message for the show as well. And if you'd like to tell your friends to do the same, please just give them the telephone number, and all the details can be found on irishpsychic.net. Okay, the next person I'd like to read for, just going over to the questions now. The next person is Fiona McKenzie. Hello, my name is Fiona. Would love to ask you am I ever going to meet the man of my dreams? I love tuning into you. Oh, thank you very much, Fiona. That's great to get feedback like that. And you just mentioned there at the end, I've a fantastic show. Well, thank you very, very much. And speaking of a fantastic show, it's in the top 10 worldwide via Spreaker every single week. And I think that's down to all the support that all my fans and all the listeners give me. So thank you once again, if you're listening into the moment, for, giving me that support. I really do appreciate it. Okay, the first card out here, Fiona, is the Three of Swords, which actually indicates here the hardship surrounding a past love that maybe broke your heart. And that's kind of the main thing that they're actually focusing on here at the moment. It's like if that has been the kind of setting the theme, so to speak, in terms of why you're not finding, new love. And sometimes when we've been hurt in the past, it can have a really negative impact on ourselves. It can actually affect us in the point of trusting, the next person and letting ourselves communicate with them as well. Because sometimes, we all have things that we want to keep, a secret, so to speak, and we don't actually pass on every single, bit of or should I say, we don't actually pass on everything about us when we meet someone, and that's kind of opening up to that particular person and communicating with them. With regards to the Three of Swords, Fiona, it is kind of the main card that's standing out in the reading. So it's about letting go, and that's why the Death card came up. The Death card came up right beside that. I'm not too sure what it is that has happened in the past, but it has been quite serious in terms of, trusting again and trusting someone new, because when this particular card comes up, the Death card, and you have the legal card as well, it's like if you need to sort things out before moving forward, or just get all the kind of crap is the best way of putting it. And there is another word, but I'm not going to use it on air. But they're just kind of indicating here in relation to that that's what it is that you need to do in order to attract the man of your dreams back into your life. Now, you do have the Six of Cups. That's also the relationship card. It's in the reverse position. So I feel at the moment now is not the right time. They're actually indicating here it's going to be an 8-month period. I know you might be thinking, well, that's a long, long way away. Trust me, I took 2 years to myself when it happened to me in the past, when, someone let me down, and I just decided, I'm actually just going to take 2 years to myself. Like, 2 years is absolutely nothing. And after that 2-year period, the man of my dreams, I'm not sure if people realise, but I am actually 100% gay. Sorry, all the ladies who actually say I'm really, really cute, but thank you very much. But I am 100% gay. But that's what actually happened. I just took 2 years to myself, and I said, I'm actually going to love myself. I'm going to just really look after myself, because if I can't look after myself, no one else can. And that's the attitude that I got, and then everything else changed. And you'll just find yourself, if you're in a happy relationship, which I am 100%, but if you're in a happy relationship, you too should be happy as well. You too should be equal to your partner. And that's the key motto I can give to anyone in a relationship that actually works. When you look at people, once the love exists, you can be guaranteed that relationship is going to last. And you'll often find yourself, and I've often been there with my partner, and we're out having food somewhere, and you look at two people and they're just not even communicating over the dinner table. Not because, their mouths are full or anything like that, but they're just not communicating. They're just sitting there looking at one another or looking out the window, and you're kind of thinking, well, what are they sharing together? Now, maybe that's the way they are, maybe that's what they're used to, but I often look at them and think, right, well, I couldn't be in a relationship like that. I love laughing. I love enjoying myself. Obviously, I have my rows as well. Everyone has rows in a relationship, and that's normal. That's what you need. And sometimes you'll often find yourself, thinking, well, I want a row today because it's too perfect. So you just create, a row that doesn't even exist. That's kind of me anyway. I'm kind of one of those people that creates this thing that doesn't even exist, and then the row is over, and then I just kind of think, well, what was I actually doing there? So in relation to your question, Fiona, I do feel it's going to be an 8-month period before the new man enters your life, and they are indicating that by the Queen of Coins in the reverse position. I kind of feel that this particular person is very financially aware of who he is in terms of what he can spend, because I kind of feel that there's been kind of financial issues with maybe someone in the past. So once again, thank you very much for sending in your question as well to the show. Okay, we'll continue on. There's only 8 minutes left of the show, so we'll see how many more we can actually fit in. And the next person is Bernard Collins. And Bernard, the question was there, and I think Bernard just wanted to find out the exact same thing. When will... The question was there. Where is that question gone? 1 second, Bernard, while I actually find your question. It was there, because I had it queued up. Just scrolling through the questions. Where is that question gone? And there's been loads of questions, so thank you very much if you've sent in a question to the Irish Psychic Show. I think Bernard is down at the very, very end. 1 second. Bernard, where are you? I think I found it, but my eyes are actually deceiving me. Where is the question gone? Right, it was in relation to love life as well, Bernard. So we'll just see what comes up. I found it. Thankfully, I found it. Bernard has just asked, will I find my soulmate soon? Okay, so as you can kind of see tonight, the theme is people wanting their soulmates and wanting love as well. So you'll often find, the past is kind of shaping the future for you at the moment, but everything can change. You can change your future. That is the most important thing that I've learned with myself, and also I hope that you learn as well. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, and this is for Bernard Collins. They've just told me to stop, Bernard. I'm just looking at the cards now. The first card out is the balance card in the reverse position. You have the 9 of Cups, which is actually the relationship card as well. That's in the reverse position, followed by the 9 of Swords in the reverse position, and also the 9 of Wands in the upright position. I kind of feel at the moment there's kind of someone around you at the moment, Bernard, but I feel that they're just a friend. I don't feel that there's anything more to this particular person. So I'm not going to say don't chase them, but that's kind of the key message that Spirit is actually passing on. Don't kind of waste your time with this person. Maybe they're in a relationship at the moment. Maybe you've wanted to ask them out, but they're kind of indicating here from the cards that this particular person isn't, the right person for you. Now, you do the balance card here, Bernard, and when the balance card comes up, it's a very significant card. It does indicate here that you need to create balance in your own life. And often you'll find when a balance card comes up like this, especially, first out of the deck, it just means that you're doing way too much. It's like if you're putting other people first, which although is fantastic, you have to put yourself first sometime as well. And that's the respect that you need to have for yourself as well. So Bernard, if you can, just take a little bit of time to yourself, go on maybe, a 2-night or 3-night breakaway for yourself and just relax as well. Sometimes, when we do too much for other people, we forget about ourselves, and then, it kind of gets out of hand, and then we can't find anyone. So in relation to your soulmate, that person does exist, but it's just about creating balance in your life. So I do hope, Bernard, that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending your question as well. Hello as well to all the people in the chat room. You have Sandra there, we have Denise, Shanahan, and also Karen as well. So thank you very much as well. Time for a quick commercial break. Do join me after this. Like I've mentioned, there is only 5 minutes left of the show, but I may go into overtime, so I may go into another 5 minutes. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Why it took so long. You're gonna be my baby. And everything's like it should have been. succeed with you. Yeah, yeah. Summer days, they come and go when the tide is high, the sun is low. But you've got something seasons never change. Come on, get on it now. Come on. Sky blue seas in your eyes, you just don't stop the way you move and tease me. No, you're gonna be mine, gonna be you got a heart. Summer days, they come and go when the tide is high, the sun is low. But you've got something seasons never change. You're gonna be mine, gonna be mine. Sky blue seas in your eyes, you just don't stop the way you move and tease me. You're gonna be mine, gonna be you got a heart. Summer days, they come and go when the tide is high, the sun is low. But you've got something seasons never change. You're gonna be mine, gonna be mine, baby. Sky blue seas in your eyes, you just don't stop the way you move and tease me. You're gonna be mine, gonna be you got a heart. Summer days, they come and go when the tide is high, the sun is low. Well, I thought I would feel better with you out of sight, but I saw you for a moment in my house tonight. I couldn't hold you, couldn't touch you, though I wanted to. You can walk away so easy, but I'm broken too. I wanna call you up on your day off work. Hear you say my name, hear your heart beat again, and the rain outside. In my arms you hide, but my thoughts haunt me tonight. I thought you wanted something better, something more like me, but my hope for you is fading. So what's it gonna be? Because I'm tired of holding out for just the slightest touch. But the taste of love you give me makes me want you so much. I wanna call you up on your day off work. Hear you say my name, hear your heart beat again, and the rain outside. In my arms you hide, but my thoughts haunt me tonight. I just wanna hold you right now, 'cause I know what they say. When we are together, I get blown away, thinking about the day I can call you up on your day off work. Hear you say my name, hear your heart beat again, and the rain outside. In my arms you hide, but my thoughts haunt me. So I go asleep, and maybe I'll dream of you tonight.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. That was Haunt Me, and that was by Shane MacDonald. And speaking of Shane MacDonald, if you are a singer or a songwriter and you would like your music featured on the Irish Psychic Show, please do send in your music to the show. All you need to do is simply log on to my website, which is irishpsychic.net, and click at the very end there where it says musicians and singers. And speaking of singers as well, I have a very, very special treat, which is unpracticed, just so you know now. So this is 100% unpracticed, and Grant Collier was on the show during the week. I think it was on Wednesday. It was Wednesday, yes. And at the end of the show, I asked Grant to do some singing, because he is the singing psychic, but he's not the only singing psychic. Now, even though I have a sore throat, I'm going to end the show, so I haven't a clue what it's going to sound like, because I've never done this before, like I've mentioned, on air. Normally it's in the shower. But we'll see what happens anyway, and I'll let you be the judge of who kind of won, either Grant or myself, if that was for any of the people listening into the show on Wednesday night. Okay, so time for my 2 final readings before I really embarrass myself and I kind of turn everybody off the Irish Psychic Show and I sing live. But we'll see what comes up anyway in terms of the next person for a reading. And thank you very much as well for Bernard for getting back in touch with me, saying thank you for my reading. Much, much appreciated. And also to Fiona Mackenzie as well. I really do appreciate your feedback. So do simply leave it there on the irishpsychic.net page. Okay, my next reading, or should I say my next person that I'd like to read for, is Clara O'Connor. Hi, can you see me and my partner having a child together anytime in the future? If you could shed any light on what you see, I'd be very grateful. Thank you. No problem at all. And thank you very much as well, Clara. So you are the second last person to get a reading, so we'll see what comes up. And if you did not get a reading on tonight's show, don't panic at all. I am available until 2 a.m. I do private readings, and all you need to do is simply go to irishpsychic.net, click on the Purchase Reading tab, and there you can purchase a reading. And there, again, there's some people sending in, picture messages and questions regarding mediumship readings. I don't actually do them on air. I think they're too personal. That's why I do them in a private reading. So if you purchase a 15 card audio reading and include the picture of the loved one that you would like me to communicate with, hopefully I can give you a message. I cannot guarantee that though, just so you know. But I will do a private reading, so there is no problem there, because one lady there just replied back and said, I'm so sorry for sending in the picture. And you don't need to be sorry at all. It's just on air, I don't actually do mediumship readings for the simple fact, like I mentioned, it's just too kind of personal. Okay, so I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is for Clara. Right, well, work-wise here, Clara, that's the first thing that they're speaking about. And financially, we have the Horseman of Coins in the upright position. Really, really positive card to find, especially where the work is concerned. In terms of having a child, I don't feel the answer is yes just yet. I don't feel that it's going to happen just yet. I kind of feel if you can wait another 2 years, Clara, that would be really, really beneficial to you both. Because you have the happiness card here in the reverse position, and you also have the lovers card, and that's in the reverse position as well. So they're kind of indicating, now is not the right time. So, excuse me, I do hope that has answered your question, Clara. But you do have the 5 of Sceptres, just like I've mentioned there. That was at the start of the reading, which shows really, really positive things happening around the work side of things. And I'm not too sure if you're going to go travelling as well, but I kind of pick up that you're either planning a trip at the moment or thinking of it. So I do hope that makes sense. Excuse me. Okay, so the time for the final reading of the night, before I do my X Factor moment, which I only just thought of because I said when Grant was actually singing on the air on Wednesday night show, I decided, you know what, I'll have to get him back, so I'll have to actually sing. And usually, or every now and again should I mention, I do have some special guests on, so do listen into the show. You never know when you're going to get a special guest here on the Irish Psychic Show. Okay, the final person of the night is Louise McNamara, and Louise has just asked, will my family member get better soon? Okay, Louise, again, it's a health-related question, and I don't do health-related questions, but Spirit is actually guiding me towards that question for a particular reason. So I'll shuffle the cards just to see what they say in terms of yourself as well. So I'm just shuffling the cards. Well, they've just told me to stop. I'm just looking at the cards now. Right, they're indicating here, Louise, you have the World card here. The World card is one of the major cards. Again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. You also have the 8 of Coins in the reverse position, and you also have the 3 of Swords there as well. And that's after coming up numerous times on tonight's show. So it kind of is an interesting card when it comes up, because it kind of does show the heartache that's surrounding the situation. And I'm sure it's not easy for yourself dealing with, the situation that's going on at the moment. I do feel that over the next 10 months, things are going to change. And, again, we can only wish our support to you as well. But I feel that everything will be okay. But like I've mentioned, it's just a matter of keeping strong for yourself as well, and making sure that you're open about your emotions as well. Because sometimes when, a family member is sick or a loved one is sick, we seem to kind of think that we have to be strong, which obviously we do try to be strong. But there is every now and again when we do kind of need someone else to give us the support that we need as well. So I do hope that makes sense. And thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show tonight. Well, I'm afraid that is it. And just before I go, hello there to Raven Storm. Raven, I'm just actually going off air. You kind of missed the show, but don't worry, because once I go off air, you will be able to listen back to the show. But if you would like a future reading, Raven, what you need to do is simply go to Irish Psychic on Facebook, search for Irish Psychic, and send me a private message. And the next show, like I've mentioned, is on Monday. So if you would like to get a reading, I'll be taking the questions now. So send in your question now. This is for Monday's show at 11 p.m. Irish time. I presume, Raven, with that kind of username, that you're over in the US or somewhere like that. So I'm not too sure what time it is over there, but it's just 8 minutes past midnight here in Ireland. Yes, you just replied there in the chat room that you are. So thank you very much. And while I end the show, you can chat away to yourselves. But again, like I mentioned, the next show is at 11 p.m. on Monday, so I am taking the questions now for that. So just go to Facebook, type Irish Psychic, send me the question, including your date of birth as well, just to make sure that you're over the age of 18. And also, you can communicate with the show by going to irishpsychic.net and clicking on the radio tab there as well. And that's all you need to do, simply just leave your message there. Okay, time for a quick break. While I just kind of catch my breath. I've never actually done this, so it's going to be quite embarrassing. I'm not actually sure if it's going to come out in time with the music or if it's going to be out of sync. If it's out of sync, I do apologise. It's just going to sound absolutely dreadful. But I'm hoping with the modern technology that it will be in time with the music. But like I've mentioned, it is 100% live, and if you've been listening to Wednesday night show, Grant, who I had on as a guest, calls himself the singing psychic, and I just kind of wanted to prove that he's not the only one. So, fingers crossed, and keep your fingers crossed for me as well. Time for a quick break. Do join me after this, where I'll be ending the show, and thank you once again to all the listeners who's listened into the show tonight. I really do appreciate it. And the next show, like I mentioned, is on Monday, then Wednesday, and then obviously the usual time of Friday at 11 p.m. Tonight was just an exception. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadow stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. There you go, that was myself, Irish Psychic, singing live on the Irish Psychic Show. I do apologise if it sounded out of tune, and obviously if it was out of sync with the music as well. Again, I'm unsure what it sounds like. Do let me know and you be the judge of who won that round. Was it myself or was it Grant? Take care from myself, Irish Psychic. Have a lovely Sunday tomorrow, and do join me for the Irish Psychic Show on Monday at 11 p.m. Take care from myself, Irish Psychic. Good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.